In today's news, 5 selected for 2023 Trinbago Commonwealth Youth Games. Decomposed body yet to be identified. No foul play is suspected. 4 to take the stage this Sunday in the Miss British Virgin Islands pageant competition. Summer SIZZLE BVI 2023 has been lauded as a huge success, and history has been created as Jamaica through to the 2023 Women's World Cup last 16. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
So tonight, I am an international musician and also a bandman. Let's go behind the scenes. This is how I live my life. Unlimited with CCT.
Hello everyone. It is Thursday, August 3rd, 2023. Welcome to this edition of 284 News. I'm Ron Grant, bringing you the very latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. Thank you so much for joining us. A happy Thursday is wished to all, and of course, happy Emancipation celebrations. Beginning our newscast, no foul play has been suspected at this stage following the discovery of a partially decomposed body in the heart of Road Town on Tuesday. This was confirmed by the Royal Virgin Islands Police Force in a recent statement to the media, following reports of the discovery of the body, which was found in an abandoned building on Upper Main Street. Police revealed that initial investigations indicate that there is no evidence to suggest an incident of foul play at this point. Police further said that the body is yet to be positively identified as investigations continue. On Sunday, August 6th, 4 talented young ladies from across the Virgin Islands will compete for the prestigious title of Miss British Virgin Islands 2023. The competition will take place at the multi-purpose sports complex in Road Town at 7 p.m. The contestants are Deborah Smith, Lakeisha Warner, Annika Christopher, and Roshana Stevens, who will showcase their talent, poise, intellect, and much more in the vying of the crown. This year's competition will be even more exciting, organizers say, as it will include 2 delegates from Virgin Gorder. Chairperson of the Miss BVI Pageant Committee, Miss Natalie Hodge, has said that the evening's event is being arranged to cater to both in-person and virtual audiences. She said, and I quote, "In 2021, we launched a pay-per-view stream, which was very successful. Thus, we are reintroducing the platform to ensure everyone can be a part of this experience. An instructional video will be disseminated as a guide on how persons can access the online platform stream. The fee is $35, the chaperone said," and continued by saying, "Behind the scenes, the contestants of the pageant are putting in the effort to ensure a spectacular show night. Their relentless preparation is worth appreciating, and we urge the public to give them their unwavering support." The contestants have undergone several training sessions encompassing areas such as communication, runway expertise, dining etiquette, teamwork, basic, and, of course, makeup application. She said, "As we approach the highly anticipated show night, let us continue to rally behind the exceptional contestants and the extraordinary sponsors who have partnered with us. Their combined commitment and support from the foundation of the event, we are very grateful for their involvement." The winner of the pageant will receive a variety of prizes, including a $25,000 educational grant and travel opportunities. The new queen will have the honor of presiding over the Virgin Islands Emancipation festivities and serve as an ambassador to promote the rich heritage and culture of the BVI. Now, viewers, the contestants will compete in 6 segments on pageant night, including introduction, cultural dress, swimwear, cell BVI, evening wear, and question and answer. The contestants were previously judged in a personal interview segment that was closed to the public, the scores of which will be revealed on the night of the show. The Miss British Virgin Islands pageant is part of the 69th Emancipation celebrations and is powered by the Government of the Virgin Islands, the National Bank of the Virgin Islands, CCT, And 284 Media, Caribbean Sellers, the BVI Tourist Board and Film Commission, Marie's by the Sea Hotel, Right Way Food Markets, and is also coordinated by the Virgin Islands Festival and Fairs Committee and the Miss BVI Pageant Subcommittee. The reigning Miss British Virgin Islands, Miss PENN, who was coronated last year and placed first runner-up in 2021, will crown the 2023 Miss British Virgin Islands. The BVI Miss British Virgin pageant remains one of the longest-running pageants across the region. Viewers, up next, we have more local news. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
When you're in need of air conditioning, installation, repairs, or replacement services, Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration has the professional technicians, equipment, parts, and ACs to get the job done right. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration carries top brands like Daikin, Aircon, Mitsubishi, and more. We're open Monday to Saturday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Located in Fish Bay. Telephone 340-4114 or 343-9511. Markinson Air Conditioning and Refrigeration, providing exceptional services to the British Virgin Islands since 2015.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, do enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Hold on there. You must have cut front of people.
It's okay, I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Yes.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top Up Turn Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
So you're saying I can ask this cat any question?
The cat is connected to the computer. You just type in the question, it will read his mind. There the answer comes.
You're the man! I've been looking for this for weeks.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene, honoree of the 2023 festival, Mrs. Irene Penn O'Neill, recently sat down with me to share her thoughts on the cultural journey of the Virgin Islands. Some 48 years ago, Penn was crowned the very first Miss BVI.
To be honest with you, Ron, I was really surprised.
Okay.
Because sometimes, when you do give your contributions to your country, in any shape or form, sometimes you think people are not noticing. And I said, are you sure it's me? And they said, yes, Mrs. O'Neill, please say yes. I said, you sure it's me? And then I said, sure, I'll be happy to. I'm honored, because it was really surprising to me. But I appreciate the honor that was bestowed.
Penn spoke on the fact that Virgin Islanders have always blessed the festival and begin with giving God praise and thanks.
I take away, I would say, Ron, was, as usual, that is the beginning of the opening of the festival season. And we should give God thanks and praise. And I always appreciate at the start with God, putting God first in everything we do, because it is our freedom from slavery that we are celebrating through our emancipation and festival. So we must be thankful for that. So the participants that participated in the Gospel Fest were locals to start the show off. Mr. Brent Hoyt,
yes, of course,
a master at what he does. He was awesome, and his crew. My niece Angel, another vibrant young lady in her church, and you know, they did an awesome job bringing on the lead artist that was invited in. And I waited along just to hear that group, and I was very impressed.
Wonderful.
Very impressed. I sang along because I knew some of the songs. I didn't know all, but I sang along, I danced along because it was such moving. And I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest, to see so many young people.
Yes, indeed. Enjoying the music.
Young people who came out and really was enjoying the music and dancing and praising their God to that event last night.
She spoke at length on what it was like for her back then running for the Miss BVI pageant.
That journey for us is so different to what it is now. Yes, we had some of the same segments that are in the present pageant, but what we had to start with was you had to sell tickets. Tickets were one of the big hallmark in your competition. So you go out throughout the community, you give books to your family, friends, your co-workers, everybody selling, pushing yourself, and you bring in the most money. That was a way of fundraising to help the festival committee as well, to put on the show. And who got the most tickets sold and the most money was named Miss Popularity. Not necessarily the winner.
Got you.
Because you still had to go through all the phases of what we didn't have was the introduction speech that we have now. We didn't have the platform to work on that we have now, but we had a swimwear, and I could recall myself in my green. I used the shade green because my mom was my seamstress, rest her soul. And she said to me, "You're not going to go up there in a two-piece." You know, at that time you had to be so conservative to dare not show too much flesh. So I wore a one-piece green. Everything for me was a lime green or a royal green or some blue green. And my mom made my evening dress. We had a, what you call a casual wear section. I wore, at that time, was the African kinky type of print that was in. I didn't have my long straight hair, I had an afro. I had the shells that we used to wear at that time. We wore fancy red, gold jewelry and all of that. We were way back in the days where it was like funky style. And I came out in my casual wear with my afro, my kinky African attire on, and my shell bracelet and my necklace, and I'm really strutting across the stage. And then we had our evening wear. And our evening wear was the highlight of the evening. And my mom made my evening dress. It was a chiffon green, a green with a chiffon through, with rhinestone, bordered with rhinestone. I could see it now. You know, I lost all those albums and pictures that we had during the hurricane in 1989, so everything had gone from that pageant tree. And even some of my other photos we lost in the hurricane in 89.
She also recapped what the most important segments for her at the time was, which was the talent segment, and how she chose her talent.
Then you had your talent. And I am deciding, what am I going to do for this talent? I always like singing but can't sing. So there was a Jamaican artist, Pluto. Uncle Benji, sit on a stone. And I decided I am singing that song. So I went home and I told my mom I'm going to sing this song. My dad said, I started to sing the song for my dad. Uncle Benji, in the yard, sit down on a stone. He said, daughter, sing that song. I could hear him now. He said, daughter, sing that song. And I went and I got the words from that song and I put in my lyrics and I went to town. But Ron, when I got on stage and we performing and I carrying on up there, and because you're scanting now, you know, that was what was in, I forgot my lyrics, the lines.
Interesting.
Not a soul in the audience knew that because the audience knew the song was so popular. Everybody sang along with me. So when, by the time I catch on where I was now, I picked back up.
Because they were singing too.
So the audience was so in tune with the song. I think I chose the right things, the right song, the right type of attire for the occasion and the time that we were in. That really appealed to me is what appealed to the audience.
Awesome.
And the support was awesome.
And you captured the title.
And I captured the title.
When asked on what her thoughts are on the elevation and evolution of VI emancipation, PENN had this to say.
Yeah, but the pageants, what I have seen as it evolved, is like enough emphasis is not put on our culture, because it is a culture that we are celebrating.
Correct.
And I would like to see more of our culture and our history. Because anyone who wants to run for a pageant to represent a country must know the country's history. Because when you go away, you're now competing against the global world. And the questions, you must be knowledgeable, number one, with your local news. You must be knowledgeable with the world news and all the local happenings, and be well versed in those things that you can have a conversation, and you can, when questions have been thrown to you, you have to be able to answer on the spot, you know? And that is one of the things that I would like to see improve, because I see that we have the shows and we go out and we select young ladies. And I don't think they have enough training, enough time. They should be preparing them 1 year out for the event. Picking them up like 2 to 3 weeks before the event is not enough time to be fair to the young ladies. I think they mean well. They wanted to do it, but I think they need more coaching, more advice, more knowledge to be able to go out there and represent us much more.
Wonderful. What would be your message? For the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. Summer Sizzle BVI 2023 has been lauded as a huge success following the completion of the 4 days of activities that culminated on Sunday, July 30th. The event, the Global Runway Fashion Show, which was hosted by political analyst for MSNBC, Mrs. Joy Ann Reid, saw top international and local models gracing the runway, dressed in unique pieces by top fashion designers both from the territory and abroad. Now, the designer lineup, included local brands such as Hi Ho Clothing, The Islander Swimwear, Nami Resort and Swim, and Rude Swim, and international and regional designs by Corto, Momola, Project Runway, Star, A. Potts, Landros, David Antonio, and J.R. Cuban, in addition to much more. The event also highlighted 2 talented BVI artists, Via Donovan of ViaSpareArt.com and Michael Hibbert of HilbertStudio.com. Reid described her introduction to the BVI as fabulous, stating that she had an amazing weekend. She said, and I quote, "Mr. Terry Donovan and his team in Summer Sizzle BVI treated us to an amazing accommodations at the beautiful Scrub Island Resort, a wonderful party at Prime Restaurant featuring work by some incredible local artists, a Sunday tour of the BVI's breathtaking Island Vista, and a perfect afternoon on White Bay Beach, Joss Van Dyke, on one of the moorings luxury catamarans, and of course," she said, "a fashion show for all ages." She continued by saying, "I am proud to host the Global Runway Show, and it was fascinating to see such a comprehensive production from behind the scenes. I will leave BVI as a huge fan of the incredible sea-focused culture, the warm, wonderful people my husband and I met all weekend, and the incredible talent and drive of Virgin Islanders. Can't wait to get back," the MSNBC host added. Now, Chief Executive Officer and Executive Producer of Summer Sizzle BVI, Mr. Terry Donovan, thanked all who supported the event through the 13 years of existence. Take a look.
People always say that we love BVI, it's amazing beaches, the sun, the sand, the sailing, but you know what? It would be nice to combine some fashion with some other events and parties, you know? And New Yorkers, as we are, although hey, I'm an island boy, but don't forget, okay? And I really wanted to cultivate an experience, so I really want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and supporting this event. And those of you who have supported it from the beginning, thank you, thank you, thank you. First and foremost, I must thank God for the bread of life, okay? Because without Him, I would not be here, none of us would be here. To all the parents and all the kids, give it up for all the kids, mothers, and the parents, and all of the wonderful supporters, amazing team in pulling it up, and all of the designers who participated this evening.
Viewers, up next, we have more local news. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Father Jesus, that line here long like church service.
Alright, you enjoy the rest of the day. Next customer line, please. Wait, hold on a second.
Yes, Sonny boy, come, yes, son.
Good morning.
Good morning, Sonny boy. Over there. You must have cut fun topic.
It's okay. I'll take care of it.
What? No man to take care of me.
How may I assist you?
Listen.
You want top of power?
You want top of power?
Join the prepaid party with CCT and enjoy more affordable data plans, more top-up promotions, more savings with hero bundles, and more value for your money each and every Tuesday with Top-Up Turn-Up Tuesday. Visit a CCT store today or anywhere CCT Top-Up is sold and top up your phone.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You want top of power?
So tonight, I am an international musician and also a bandman. Let's go behind the scenes. This is how I live my life. Unlimited with CCT.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. The 69th Emancipation is in full swing. The Village Entertainment saw a number of performances thus far. Residents and visitors alike have been coming out in numbers. Take a look at some Village highlights.
Was playing, and the vibes was right. The way how she danced, give me satisfaction. Deep down in my soul, I feel a love this passion. I'm in the mood to dance. All night, I'm in the mood for romance. Diane, I'm in the mood to wine. All night, I'm in the mood to cry. Diane, give me room to dance. Give me room to prance. Give me room to whine. I say give me room to grind. The party swinging, man the session hot. She wailing and grinding, give me all she got. Hands on she waist, moving to the rhythm. Deep down in my soul, I feel a love that's burning. I'm in the mood to dance. I'm in the mood for romance. Diane, I'm in the mood to wine. All night, I'm in the mood to cry. Diane, give me room to dance. Give me room to prance. Give me room to whine. Give me room to grind. Give me the big thing must gone. Tush you. Oh, yale. Good day. Did you look for me? Oh, holy God.
I check your soul. I'm gonna take something brand new. This one is off though. Right about it goes like this. Sing. Forever is forever. Will I leave you, baby? Never. 100 things that I would like, but I still wanna be with you every night. One day, yeah. I don't wanna leave. I would never leave. I would never leave again. And if you leave, I will never breathe. I will never breathe again. Again, it's great. It's more than love. No, I don't wanna be friends. I wanna
wanna be with you till the end.
No dance like you love me. I'm looking me. Hold me and squeeze me. As if I'm your only. And if you don't love me, could you pretend? 'Cause I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. You fool me once again. Dance like you love me. I'm looking me. Hold me and squeeze me. As if I'm your only. And if you don't love me, could you pretend? 'Cause I don't mind, I don't mind, I don't mind. You fool me once again. We can do the dance. We can do the dance once. Right, we do the dance. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, work it. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Box with it, box with it.
Watch this style, yeah. Watch this style, yeah.
We gotta take it upstairs. We gotta take it upstairs. 1, 2, all right, all right, all right. We walk it upstairs.
Upstairs.
Now take it downstairs.
Down low.
We walk it upstairs.
It's upstairs.
Now take it downstairs.
Down low.
All right, well. Can't make you like us. Can't make you like we. But any place we there, they want to know who we be. Can't make you like
Put your buttons in the air.
Put your buttons in the
Put your buttons in the air.
Wait for the count. PVI 1, get ready. 2, get ready. 1, 2, PVI. Wait up, wait up, wait up. Check it move and wait up. Hey, wait up. Check it move and wait up. Wait up. Check it move and wait up. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's got energy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Do something crazy. Everybody's got energy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, 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 crazy. Walk up crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy walk up. 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 Where my PVI bosses? You see stoosh people? All stoosh people go to the back. All people who come mind people business inside there, go to the back. All you got energy. Who say PVI got stoosh people? Who say PVI ain't got energy? We going faster. We going faster, PVI. You ready? Let's go. Do this. 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 In the center. Do this. In the center. Shake the napkin. 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 PVI 1. Get ready. 2. Get ready. 1, 2. PVI. We making a mess. Yes. Let's get the promotion. Yes. We making a mess. Yes. So who want to make music? Yes. Fashion Sizzle. Love you, PVI. My name is Esteban, baby. I'm from Dominica. PVI.
Viewers, Viewers, that is it for today's news roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com, and of course, like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram and Twitter. I'm Ron Grant, and I will see you again tomorrow. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Thursday to all. Goodbye.